Alright guys, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Revelations. Last time I meant Revelations. We finished up the sequence where Ezio escaped from Constantinople to go to Cappadocia, or whatever its place was called, where the Byzantines are, dealing all those weapons and stuff. So, right now I'm running around on Animus Island like a jackass because I'm listening to this dialogue.
What is he? Is he the chosen one? Is that it? Little Jimmy Special? Some bollocks like that? I'm afraid not. But what he has is rare.
So, in that area right behind that I was just running around in, that is where you can experience the Desmond memories, which is just a little, it's just like, it's a first-person puzzle, platforming stuff. Where, one, yeah, you can jump, never mind. Where it's first-person platforming with puzzle elements, and you're just learning more about Desmond's backstory, like how he got to the point that he is now and all that stuff. You're just learning more about Desmond. That's all there really is to it.
I have left Constantinople and set sail for the interior of Anatolia, to a region called Cappadocia.
Oh, Cappadocia, I was right.
His soldiers.
But after that, this sequence, we will be stuck in Cappadocia for this entire sequence. We will not be allowed to go to Istanbul for any reason, because, you know, it just doesn't make sense right now. So this is one of those times where you're stuck in a linear section for the series. Because there is kind of one thing that I haven't really mentioned. I think I have kind of run into it, but I never really get into this. Is that the Assassin's Creed series does have limitations to its open world at certain points. I know I did run into this limitation back in Brotherhood, where there are times where, like, the Animus will have, like, a white wall of some sort, or it'll just, if I walk into a certain area, it'll say, area not available during current memory. That just means that Ezio never went over there during that time period in the Animus. So you can't go there, otherwise you'll cause a desynchronization. But, like, that logic is also just very weird to me, because it's like, if Ezio didn't go to that specific area during that time period, then, like, why is the game open world at that point? I never really understood that, because it's just, like, it's one of those things where it's, I don't know how to word it. I'm not saying that it's a stupid gameplay thing. I just feel that it's just weird to me. Like, it's just that certain areas are locked off because Ezio never went there at that point in the story. Yet, you know, there are sequences where you don't leave a certain area for any reason, yet that area is still technically open. Like, an example of this is in Assassin's Creed 2, once you unlock Venice, you know, you'd think that Ezio would stay there for the remainder of his time. So, wouldn't it make sense for the Animus to freak out if you tried to go to Florence, or Forlì, or Monteriggioni? But no, I guess the Animus decides to not do that. But I'm not saying that the game should be linear. I'm fine with the open world approach. But I just feel that if you're going to lock off an area for a certain time period, I feel like the reason besides Ezio didn't go there is a little weird. And I just think it's kind of weird. Especially when you can go to areas that I'm pretty sure Ezio didn't go to during the sequence that you're currently in. If that makes any sort of semblance of sense. But that's just me. Yeah, so for this, we can't really do much in this area. We can make bombs. That's it. We can make bombs. I don't think we can manage assassins. We can't do anything yeah, actually, we can't even call on our assassins in this area, because, you know, we're not in Istanbul right now, or Constantinople. We are stuck with, and it's kind of a little annoying at that fact, because, you know, in Assassin's Creed 3, or not Assassin's Creed 3, in Brotherhood, no, actually, no. In terms of gameplay, it's a little frustrating, because it's like, especially if you rely on your assassins a lot. But, I mean, at least it makes sense. You know, Ezio's not there, so he can't really command anybody. But yeah. Actually, if I'm thinking correctly, speaking of Assassin's Creed 3, even though I technically didn't speak of it, I kind of stuttered on it. In Assassin's Creed 3, I was just thinking about this. Whenever Connor was in New York, I believe you were stuck in New York until the sequence finished. Like, you weren't allowed to leave New York until you finished the sequence that you are currently in. I might be wrong. I might be misremembering. But I do remember there was a point where I tried to go... where it was before the final Battle of Yorktown sequence. I'm talking about, like, just I think a sequence where you were I think it was a sequence where you're chasing down Thomas Hickey. Obviously, you're going to be trapped in New York because you go to prison in that sequence. But, like, I think if you try to leave right before you do the memory for that sequence, the game doesn't let you. But I might be wrong. I might be misremembering. Because I do remember that I tried to fast travel to Boston during a sequence where I was in New York, but the game wouldn't let me do it. Then again, considering that this is I am talking about Assassin's Creed 3, which is more or less known to be the glitchiest one, it is very much possible that it was a glitch, but I don't know. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to get to this objective, which is actually a viewpoint, because that's what the game wants me to do first. Yeah, obviously when you get to a new area, your first instinct should go for the viewpoint, and I think this is the only viewpoint in this entire region. So, yeah. Jump! Jump, idiot! So now we're looking for Tarek's spies, because if you remember correctly, Tarek was on our side, you know, when we killed him. So, yeah. And by the way, you may have noticed that Ezio's attire changed, in terms of, like, he's no longer wearing the assassin armor that I had equipped on him. That is perfectly, that is actually because that is a cosmetic choice, and I'm actually fine with this. Mainly because you do keep the armor. You do keep the armor points, you just don't have the appearance. But I do kind of like this outfit for Ezio. I like the hood. Like, I kind of like I like the hood and the cape. Yeah, oddly enough, this is the one Assassin's Creed game. This is the one Ezio game where Ezio doesn't have the, you know, the cape. You know, his usual cape. And that's just wrong. How you doing? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm looking... Yeah, I see her right there. Or that's not... That might not be her. Another thing I'm not realizing, because past me's an idiot, and I guess so is current me, because I didn't know about this until just now, by the way, is that when you activate Eagle Vision, or Eagle Sense, sorry, you can see the ghost of the person walking on their path. So it could be it's a good way to get a hint of where she is. So clearly it's not the dude, so stop scanning him. But right now we're just locating Tarek's spy because, you know.
Not so close, Adi Herif.
Easy now. Tarek sent me.
After I killed him.
You? Why not more?
I am enough. Where are your men?
Captured by Byzantines over a week ago. I was dressed to look like a slave and managed to escape. But the others... Are you a capable fighter?
I like to think so.
Well, when you are certain...
I can counter kill. Can you? Yeah, so that's our one ally for this area is Delara. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that right. But this sequence is actually relatively linear. There is not much to the sequence. They do not expect you to do a lot in this sequence because this is about the penultimate sequence where shit's gonna go down pretty much. You know, this is like right before the climax of the game, if that makes sense. We are currently, like, because, you know, unlike unlike the previous two games where like we were kind of assassinating people and kind of getting an idea of, you know, how close we were, considering, you know, you eliminate the Templar leader and all that. Like Assassin's Creed 2 especially, back in Assassin's Creed 2, Ezio had like a list of all the major Templar people involved, and like every sequence ended with you killing one of them, and eventually it was just Rodrigo and maybe one other person, and you could tell that you were getting close to the end of the game because Rodrigo was the only person left. But this time around, we don't really have that. Like, there's not a lot of like I think Ezio in this game only really kills, like, besides all the guards and innocent people I've killed. I really should. That is a very out of context sentence. Besides all of the people I've killed in combat, Ezio doesn't, I don't think, really kills that many Templars in this game. Tarek is really the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
A few weeks at most.
Janissaries will know I have betrayed them by now. But do they have the resources for retribution?
Doubtful. The Sultan's battle with Selim commands most of their attention.
What the hell is that spell?
Apologies, Manuel. Some of these Ottoman prisoners are so fragile.
Shakuru, try to moderate your anger. I know the Sultan humiliated your people, but there is no need to spit on men who are beneath us.
You take the woman from the prison and bring her to the chapel.
Shakulu, I don't have the key.
Find it!
Why does this dude sound like he smoked like 10 packs a day? Like, that dude sounds like he just smokes like he sounds like he should be on one of those anti-smoking commercials. It's like, I smoke 10 packs of cigarettes a day. I smoke so much that I smoke through the hole on my neck. Anyway, so now we're looking for a key because why the hell not? And of course, you're going to be using Eagle Vision a lot for this sequence, I want to say. Like, I know it's Eagle Sense in this game, but I think in every game I just call it Eagle Vision, even if it's not Eagle Vision. Because, like, I know they have, like, the Eagle, like, they call it Eagle Sense, or, Eagle something in Origins, and then Valhalla has, like, Eagle Pulse or whatever. Retrieve the prison key by any means. Theft. Stole from the wrong person. God, I don't mean to do this. Wait, Delara got captured? What the hell? We turned around. We literally turned around and she's in prison? What the fuck did she do? What the hell did she do? It's like she went to... Ugh. Sometimes the logic of this game amazes me. Yeah, but don't expect to find any, like, side content here in terms of, you know... I mean, there's some treasure chests and... besides that, though, there's nothing else in... God! I'm just trying to chill. I'm just walking. I'm a law-abiding citizen. You don't even know me. Blend, blend, blend. I'm a law-abiding citizen with a suspicious amount of weapons. Damn it all. They're all detecting me for some reason. I'm not even doing anything. I've just been chilling. Gentlemen. Damn it. I like, gentlemen. I think this full synchronization objective is don't kill anyone, but I'm pretty sure I'm about to fail that in 2 minutes. Shit, I got nowhere to hide. Ezio closes his eyes. Okay, technically I didn't kill anyone, the bomb did it.
You took your time.
You are welcome.
Aman Allah. What is that?
Not everyone was taken prisoner.
How did you get captured while I was gone?
Allah City Kutsas.
Like, I turned around.
Turkmen renegade did this. Shah Kulu. I'll kill him.
Wait.
You stupid idiot. No, we don't kill. The full synchronization is don't kill anyone. God damn it, she's killing somebody. Gentlemen, fine night to be Ezio. Ah, too bad you guys don't have the hook blade. Did you know the hook blade is 2 parts? The hook and the blade? I think they reference that in Assassin's Creed. No, they don't. I was about to say, I think they reference that joke in Assassin's Creed 3, where Achilles hands Connor the rope dart, and he says the rope dart has 2 parts, the rope and the dart, but I'm pretty sure that was just a meme someone made. But it'd be funny as hell if he did. It'd be funny as hell if he does say that. I can't remember. Yeah, but in terms of, like, no shit tutorials, that was the biggest one. That's always going to be, like, one of the biggest ones. He's like... Like, that is the equivalent of just saying, hey, did you know that walking gets you to places? Did you know if people die when they're killed?
I'm here to rescue my men, not make friends. Right there.
That armor is too thick for bullets. I will have to get in close.
Jonas, we have to help him.
Well, Janos looks like a lot of people I've met. Does he have siblings by any chance? Yes, like, yeah, he has a whole family. Yeah, he has like 500. How did you know? Just a guess. Alright, so we got another one of those contexts where we're not allowed to be detected. Luckily, I got the newfangled crossbow, assuming I'm trying to fucking equip it. Or not, I guess I'm not using it. I keep ruining the climaticity of doing a kill. Oh, I would have loved it if I didn't press the square button in time and accidentally landed on top of him and got detected. Would have been annoying, but... Yeah, but you do have a time limit. It's Janos' health. Alright, kill Shakulu. Time to die. Oh, that was easy.
Men who make a fetish out of murder deserve no pity.
Yep, saw that coming. I honestly do like how there are times where the game does fake us out with these. I do like that. Like, there are so many times where they do fake us out with those. Like, Assassin's Creed 2 is another example of doing that, where when Ezio assassinates Rodrigo, he says, Requiescat in pace, you bastardo, and then tries to kill him, but Rodrigo's like, I don't think so, and then just the game cuts back to Rodrigo trying to kill us. Yeah, but this is actually a relatively easy fight. Also, by the way, I do believe I have the best sword in the game equipped right now, the Assassin Sword, but don't... Oh! Armor too thick for bullets, my ass.
Can you walk?
The rifles you brought, they should be destroyed.
Most of them don't actually work, but the gunpowder is real. We could not fake that.
Bene. Keep out of sight until you hear the explosions. Then, you run.
Explosions? If you do that, all hell will break loose. You will panic the entire city.
See, I am counting on it.
And then what?
Then I find Manuel Paleologos.
Alright. But I think we're going to be dealing with that next part. So the next time we meet in Assassin's Creed Revelations, first off, I want to say we only have a few parts left. So, woot woot! We're almost there, guys. I think this one is going to end up being shorter than my Brotherhood Let's Play. I might be wrong. That is, then again, take into consideration that I did cut out a bunch of stuff this time around. I think I don't know how I'm going to be approaching Assassin's Creed games from now on, whether, because it's just like, Jesus Christ, some of these games get fucking long. I mean, especially like, you know, games like Assassin's Creed 4 and like fucking Rogue. 3 might not be too bad, but like 4, Rogue, Origins, if I ever get to the RPGs, Jesus Christ, there's just so much padding. But that's besides the point. The next time we meet in Assassin's Creed Revelations, we're going to be finishing up this sequence. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time, and take care.